I believe one of the most misinformed propaganda about Julius Malema is that people are calling him a sellout because he was one of the first politicians to announce that he doesn't mind joining RAMAPHOSA'S GNU. But how is he a sellout? Because his proposal came with terms and conditions. And the terms and the conditions were that they don't want to be in a GNU with white people and the racist DA and the racist FF+. They don't want to be part of a GNU that has those two political parties, because those two political parties are known to be the ones who are preserving the status quo that continuously oppress black people. So the EFF, and I remember watching an interview, I think it was Newsroom Africa, if I'm not wrong. They were interviewing the former deputy president of the EFF, Mr. Floyd Shibambu, and he was explaining the reasons behind their proposal to want to join the GNU. And I believe their proposal is that they wanted to help the ANC create a government, constitute, build a government with proper structures. And their proposal was also that if the ANC doesn't want to work with the EFF in government, they are ready to allow to vote for a motion of confidence for the ANC to constitute a government, a minority government with their 40%, and the AFF was ready to vote for them a motion of confidence, to vote for them to create or constitute a minority government. So how is he a sellout if he didn't want to work with white people, racist people, people who are known to preserving the status quo, the same status quo that oppresses black people? How is he a sellout? It's not being defensive. It's just being objective of what is actually being said about this guy. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. He didn't want to work with the GNU that includes the DA and the VF+. And he still rejects it. And he's still ready to work with the MK party, with the MK and other political, with the MK party, ATM, and other progressive forces, other progressive political parties, to work together and put their egos aside to challenge the same GNU he rejected. So how is he a sellout if he's ready to be an opposition and help out the number one opposition by merit in paper, which is the MK party? Help them with the opposition by creating a progressive caucus and challenging the sold out GNU. How is he a sellout? How is he was going to be a sellout if he was prepared to sacrifice all policies of the EFF just to get positions or to put EFF members in positions. That was going to be a sellout position for the EFF and Julius Malema as a leader. It was going to be a sellout if he took the route majority of political parties took, to go and work and sacrifice their own principles, their own boundaries as a political party, their own policies, to just go and get ministerial positions. Those ones are sold out. Those ones have sold out. Proper, clean, done. He was going to be a sellout if he also chose that route. But he rejected the DA. He rejected the VF+. And he still rejected even today. So how is he a sellout if he's in the opposition, challenging the same GNU? Come on, guys. Sometimes you need to think, It's fine if you want to insult people. It's fine if you want to criticize people. But not everything is worth criticizing, because what are you criticizing here when you say he's a sellout? There's no criticism. You can criticize him on other things. Maybe he says things. Maybe he does things differently. You can do it. Like me, I know better. I can't criticize everyone just because it's fun to criticize them. I must have something to say about them, and I must substantiate my criticism, and my criticism must be well articulated. It must have a meaning. I can't just come and speak and say, hey, this one. No, guys, no. You must think. You must think, and you must be a constructive thinker. Because after all, it's politics. After all, it's still chess. After all, you might want to not include your emotions. but somewhere, somehow, emotions are going to be involved because it's politics, it's something you care about, there's leaders you care about, there's a certain worldview you care about, there's certain ideology you care about. So whether you like it or not, somewhere, somehow, it's going to get personal. But don't let your emotions mislead you to see the bigger picture of what's happening. Don't let your emotions mislead you for you not to make a proper constructive analysis. You know, you can make analysis on one issue regarding one politician, but don't let that one issue now cloud your judgment about that person because you want to box that person by just one criticism. No. Like Floyd Shibambu, I'll give an example. I criticize Floyd Shibambu the way he left the EFF and the principle behind him leaving the EFF. What about his integrity? I criticize that. But I don't criticize him as a man. I still respect him. I still respect and I still believe he is a scientific politician. I still believe he's one of the smartest politicians, you know. But my criticism of his personality and his integrity doesn't cloud my judgment to still see him as a proper politician, as a catch for the MK party. That's what I'm saying, guys. Thank you very much.